Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are watching from. Welcome to pre-market analysis for Thursday, October 8th, 2020. This is another day where we prepare ourselves for the US equity market. Let's take a look inside of the chat. Good morning, Miss Kenisa. Good morning, Miss Dora. Hey, bonjour, Monsieur Nikki. Long time no see. Comment ça va? All right. Well. While others find their way into the chat, thank you for the likes already. It's good to start a show with already like, right? You feel less pressure. You say at least one person is getting something out of this, Mr. Mickey. And besides, Mr. Mickey is reminding us that the market is all green. Life is fantastic, right? Everything it's molto bene. So let's maybe go and take a look at those. That's which that Mr. Mickey it's he's telling us by starting maybe this time around with inside of Power E-Trade. Check the status of the ETFs and then the individual stock before we do a deep dive into scrutinizing specific stocks in here. So congratulations if, let's say, you were with us as a successful trade alerts. There were a lot of highlight this week. So I think yesterday we had a trade, definitely a trade that's we gave on Tuesday toward the end of the day, and it popped yesterday big time. There was a trader who cashed big time, who shared because some traders they shared at the end of the week. But for me, what I'm most proud of is that we have a trader who joined, was it Monday or so, and was making money already on Wednesday. Kid you not, spoke with the gentleman from Montreal yesterday. Very excited. This is really that's what's making my day here at Successful Trading. So if you are hesitant, and this is somebody who told us that he has been following us for the longest of time on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. Yeah, has been a subscriber. So if you haven't taken that step yet, go ahead, subscribe to our YouTube. Definitely, you may find your way subscribing to the alerts, but in the meantime, you could even score a free month of alerts by the contest, through the contest that we are running all the way to the end of the year. Each month, we take all the subscribers for that given month. So right now, we are October 8th. We will be making a random drawing at the end of October and revealing the name of the person who will join us for free with full service included about all of the advantages of being a subscriber: free coaching, the alerts, access to Discord, to trade with like-minded individual in our community. So that's those are, I don't know about you, but those are good enough reason to hit the subscribe button after the end or right now. You can do that right now as you are catching this broadcast in playback or live with us. We are looking forward to that. Renzo T, we still, I don't know, I have to check. I haven't checked this morning. It's 5:53 a.m. here in Southern California, 8:53 in New York and in Toronto, or in Montreal. Also, I haven't checked yet to see if Renzo T has alerted us of his presence, because that person is the person who won for the month of September. So we are eagerly awaiting his or her arrival within the successful trading community. All right, I'm not sure exactly what Power E-Trade is showing, but when I see that, okay, everything is green, yes, absolutely. But for whatever reason, they are not reflecting the fact that SPY, I'm not sure if it's plus 6 points, I doubt it. We closed at 340.70 yesterday or so. So here they are printing 341.29, assuming that's true. So there is a glitch there. That's it's going on. I think on my other screen, I'm checking that SPY is up 0.61. That's 342.83. Yeah, so this definitely here, that's a major no. See if I'm trying to go to quotes, will they adjust that or not? Is that adjustable? No, definitely, yeah. So, and I'm not sure what the time on here, 15:31. Yeah, Power E-Trade, no bueno today on SPY. Hopefully the rest of the information is accurate on here. So that happens sometimes. Trust me. They have been known. You are looking at a specific stock, it's frozen, it's not moving, while the rest of the market is jumping left and right. You're like, what's going on? Yeah, I've noticed that for whatever reason. So if you're on SPY, you're looking for SPY this morning, SPY is trading at 342.63. QQQ is trading at 282.16. That's plus 81%. So yeah, everything is green. And again, folks, if you have been with us for, let's say, the last, pretty much this week, we have been talking up. No, we have been scrutinizing the action on IWM, the Russell 2K ETF on here, which is currently at 160, 167, up 1%. The oil and gas ETF XOP has also been bullish. So some of we traded Halliburton before the market did whatever it did on that late Tuesday. But prior to that, most of the stock inside, individual stock inside of this ETF were moving. Speaking of individual stock, what do we have in store overall? So in terms of volume, something. Oh, let's see. Well, we need to talk not only people stock with volume, stock with no volume. Remember yesterday was LNG with one shares. Well, we have a record XCNX 0 share and 2 share for HFC. Interesting. So on the other end of the spectrum, okay, this cannot possibly be right. Yeah, definitely something is funny with SPY on here because 36 million, that's for the entire day. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. But what makes sense, it's IBM. Folks, if you were holding IBM calls overnight, well, you may have to maybe do not start celebrating right now because it was up much bigger. It was up like 13% about 30 minutes ago or so, and now it's retreating a little bit. The news on here, but the volume, 2 million shares. 2 million shares. So we can take a look at we will take a look at the chart and the ATR for IBM. This is uncharted territory for this stock to jump 10 points, over 10 points. I guarantee it was up 13%, so now they are shorting it somehow. Yeah, and earnings date, it's 10/19, so it's fast approaching upon us. Yeah, folks, slowly but quickly, earning weeks start next week. Earnings season start next week. Earning week start next week. No kidding, Telex. Earnings season start next week. With the likes of, as usual, the banks will start. You see the dates already here. What's the 15th? So you can start. I owe some of the people who, well, let's leave that between us as of now. what I owe. But you can start preparing yourself for earnings season. So definitely for the third quarter, yep. So October 15 through November 15. Here's one that's we definitely need to pay attention to, folks. We have seen this a few times, right? Alibaba with huge volume, yet moving. This is a $300 stock per se. So somebody in our Discord room said the other day that was it on Tuesday that it was closing at over above 300 that day. I'm not sure if it touched 300 that day. I'm not sure. But in any case, it's so close, folks. Yeah, 298.35. This is huge volume on here. We have seen this before. So Baba is definitely something to keep an eye on this morning as well. All right, let's go ahead and switch screens and go towards the chart. And before that, we will take a look at newcomers. Say hello to newcomers. Good morning, Mr. B, who joined the chat room this morning. So we are sharing, we should be sharing the screen of TradingView, and let's duplicate the window on here to make sure that let's pin this one on here. Yeah. Okay, and bring in which one? So we are going to go take a look while that window comes up. We take a look at what's the standard, because that's about to change. So on IBM, the ATR, what will it show me the ATR for one day? This is ridiculous. ATR for 1 day. I didn't ask for an ATR for 1 day. What would it be for 1 day? I want an ATR for 14 days at least. This is funny. So here's the ATR for inflection point, folks. So typically, how would we put it here? Actually, they usually give you a value here, right? So where's my ATR here in terms of... so the ATR is usually written somewhere here. ATR, 2.79, yeah? So average true range, 2.79, thereabout. Well, that's average because the one that we were looking at was for 1 day. So on today is jumping, I don't know, over 10 points or so, but it's the average over the 14 day that's make it just jump, right? So this is it here. And okay, so look at this. I haven't talked about this feature of Finwiz. You see here how they're giving you this chart? This chart is showing us including pre-market. Yeah, meaning that at some point today, and yeah, do we have the time on here? At some point today, this stock traded at 140. The volume that you see, yeah, it's the volume already in pre-market. This is October the 8th, yeah? So they're telling us that it opened at 140 initially. It put in a high. So while you are doing your study here in pre-market, folks, you can actually have an idea of what transpire. Obviously, this is going to start way outside of the upper Bollinger Bands, right? So hence, they are already telling you. So for me, this is a waste because this is the type of stock that, as you know by now, I prefer for them to stay as up as possible and then during the trading day, take advantage of this on put. So they have given back almost 6-7 points already. Come on, man. So could I, let's say if I go to the interactive one, will they still show me pre-market? Yes, they are still showing us pre-market. So here we can see, you can hover over it and see exactly what's going on. So could I maximize this? Oh, wow, fancy. Click on the right to toggle dark mode. Okay, dark mode. Can I get dark mode? Ooh, did you see that? Do you guys prefer dark mode or light mode? And now the question is, how do I return to the other one? So here's an analysis of IBM on here where we can actually see a pre-market. And so instead of daily, how about, could we go 5 minutes? Oh, beautiful, beautiful, fantastic. So, I was doing something. One of my friend gave me a hint yesterday on doing this. Sorry about that. I did not. I'm not sure I know how to do that, my friend. So sorry. Okay, let's do this. I was advised to maximize the screen of what I'm showing on YouTube such that the chart is not hidden. But then I'm not sure. You guys don't want to see me, do you? Yeah? So I don't know where to place this. Place this on the side so that it doesn't, the chart can be seen. Let me see what view you guys are seeing on there. Okay, now it's lagging. My screen is going behind, but I'm hoping that you are able to capture the full view. So this is a stock that gap, yeah, folks. And in a matter of just the pre-market, we could zoom in. We could zoom in. I believe we could zoom in. So this is a 5-minute interval, and so far, I mean, this pre-market, you could obviously see it in any other tool, right? Another one. This is not an innovation or anything of the type. It's just that for us on here, since we're looking at the ATR, and we could add some other technical indicators here at the bottom. This is what has gone on so far. So from 141 all the way. So now this one is using simple moving averages, yeah, instead of exponential. But I mean, the pink line is the simple moving average 20. So yeah, IBM is moving, folks. we have to find a way to get involved, yeah, because this thing is anybody guess. This is going to bounce here as support. This potentially, if they found support on here, then they could spend the day returning to 140. So that's for us. It gave us that idea that, hey, should it open here at this price, 140 could be an upper limit, the strike to use, right? Yeah, 146 points. Yeah, that's because it did that. It's doing that just in this pre-market. So we had 6.5 hours, and we still have tomorrow. So using weekly, September, October 9th, LX, that's tomorrow. So 140 calls on IBM, and on the downside, well, we have a huge gap to be filled. So we're currently at 123. So 7 points up or 6 points up and 6 points down, that will put us about 127, 126-ish for the puts. Yep. So that 2 million shares in pre-market. I mean, trust me, this stock, not trust me, you can see that this stock that's not its usual range of movement at all. Yeah, that's not its usual range of movement at all. So here you have it for IBM. So what other stock that we were looking at? Let's take a look at IWM ETF. So on its daily chart first. Yep. So the upper Bollinger Band is at 159.46 today. The high of the week so far was 161.01. And this morning in pre-market, we are printing 161.83. From a retracement perspective, do we have any levels that's of significance? The top, what's the level on here? The 168.70 is that full retracement of the previous high, 52-week high. So yeah, may not have a shot at it today, but I mean, how about 155? If because this thing has just been going and going and going. So 10 points over the last 4 days, not bad at all. Trust me. If you had those, I told you, looking at those October 20th, let's see what if you had the 160 there already in the money, the 165 or the 170 with a little bit of a run today, they will definitely start to percolate a little bit. So it just stretched a little bit, but it's showing strength. It's really showing strength. Look at the size of the candle. Very quickly, we can take a look at SPY and QQQ just to take an overall view of where we are going. Okay, so the crossover happened between the exponential moving average 8, which is the green line, that has crossed the exponential moving average 20. So bullish now above this box. You see this rectangle on here? Sorry about the colors. This rectangle on here, it has the limit. We're at just outside of it. This rectangle is the range, the box in which SPY has been trading since pretty much early September. We see September 4th on here. So now we are opening here above it with yet another gap, folks. You see, notice how this market gaps, just gaps. That's what has been going on. So interesting here, the upper Bollinger is 343. Any guess, today being Thursday, how they will want to approach this. So little bit of caution there on SPY as sideways. Let's see, let's take a look at the 15-minute chart to see. Yesterday, I think, yeah, there was some sideways, serious sideways yesterday. So we went sideways yesterday from, we gapped, obviously. We gap every single day. Welcome to the gapping market. And all the way to almost 1 p.m. Eastern time before the move started. Yeah. And the previous day, it was 12:30 or so. So you see a pattern here. These computers, they have been instructed to gap, just stand still, and then start moving. Except on Monday, on the 5th was Monday. Yeah, there after the gap again, another gap. It actually went up all the way, but then on the 6th, sideways for a good 3.5 hours, then bullish, and then we close as we did. Then yesterday up, yeah, sideways for 3 hours before ramping up a little bit. So today we are gapping up, folks. What are we to expect? a bunch of sideways before in the last 90 minutes or so. Some things to be done. At least, well, if not, let's see what they have in store for us. Very quickly here, QQQ, and then we will take a look at if anybody has a question and wants us to scrutinize a specific chart of interest. Here is the daily of QQQ. I mean, for the most part, we haven't really broken that outside of that range, right? So today is the first day that it's tackling that upper range. We can draw a similar box to the one we drew on SPY. So here it is. Here's the equivalent box for QQQ, if you will, to be really precise. Could I bring it down a little bit? Just a little bit. Here we go. So exactly at that high, 282.38, or yeah. It never touched 283 for an entire month. So we have spent a month trading in range. 264, 282 is a wide range. Don't get me wrong. Definitely money to be made on some of these big days of candle. Now notice asymmetry here. Yeah. Notice count the number of red candles here on this side from this September 23rd, and then count the number of red candles to the right of that. So we have, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Versus 1, 2, 3 on the other end. Change in trend, folks. We had more green starting, let's say, on the 24th, and pretty much we have the same. So it's just I'm just looking at the candle inside of this box. I think from this point, you have the same amount of candle on the right and on the left. Is that true? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the middle is here. And then, so from the 23rd to today, we have had 3 red days, 3 red candles, if you will. But one of those red candles, my friend, was this candle on here. Yeah, we got down severely on last Friday. So maybe that's the new pattern. So watch out then, folks. As we are posting this new high, not to be blindsided tomorrow by a big, as they did the first day of October. Actually, that was the second day of October, but the first Friday of October. Yeah? So it's a type of a symmetry that these computers, these algo, they have drawn here with the reference being September the 23rd. So now, this has to show us something. Is it going to come back, or above this level definitely is bullish, and we have the target levels here. 288 would be one of them. 292 is another one here, as you see this accumulation, small accumulation here for just over 3 days. Okay, folks, we hope that this brought some clarity. Thank you for the like, folks. Thank you. We appreciate that. That definitely helped when the channel with the YouTube algorithm, that's how they rank content. So by how many people are engaged with that content. So we appreciate those who have been in playback. Just one for the road. Anybody wants to take a look at a chart, or maybe in that? If not, let me bring a chart of Apple here, because Apple has been just sideways for the longest of time, and it being a major component of both QQQ, SPY, and even the Dow Jones. Never forget that Apple is inside of the Dow Jones as well. Not only is Apple part of the Dow Jones, but inside of the Dow Jones, Apple contributes almost 10%. It's by far the highest. The second top holding in the Dow Jones, it's United Health. The third one is Home Depot. The fourth one is Microsoft. So you see the importance of both Microsoft and Apple. There are some stats, I believe. We wrote an article once again on the blog, Successful Trading. Go check it out by doing a search. Oh, yeah, we forgot. Have we said that recently that the blog has multiple languages now, meaning that wherever you are in the world, folks, you can come and click your specific language. And if we don't have it yet, send us an email. We will make sure that to make that available. The translation, it's a Google translator, right? So it's not exactly because At least I speak other few languages. So when I see the translation, for instance, in French, it makes me laugh for certain words. But for the most part, the spirit, this is technical material. So for the most part, the spirit is being captured with that. So we are seeing a lot of people. We see people in Bulgaria, in Portugal, in Brazil, even though people who reside in the US, because Google Analytics give us that, right? People are tuning into those translated version of successful trading blocks. So we appreciate that, and we will continue to cater the content of our channel to. Oh yeah, thank you. Oh my goodness, I would have finished with that. Yeah. So just a quick word on here on Apple and then Baba. Thank you, Mr. Scott. I forgot about Baba. Baba with the huge volume this morning. So this is the sideways that Apple has been making here, folks. Yeah. This is, and then I think my good friend Mr. B has always been keen on reminding us, okay, sideways action when you see the Bollinger Band being parallel to each other. Typically, that's a precursor of a big move. Do we know that earnings season? When is Apple earnings? It's usually one of the first ones. So is it next week or the week after? Where did they slot it this time? So have they not decided yet? They're saying October 29. That's a little bit further. So, but definitely here, this year, it's about to determine a direction on here with this accumulation or consolidation for almost close to 10 days. Going in tomorrow is going to be 10 days where the range has just been tight on Apple. So definitely something is cooking here. And that's something that we can get involved. Baba. So was it Mr. Scott then who told us that Baba was due to 300? So will that be today? I mean, they almost did 300, right? Look what they printed yesterday, 299.51. Are you kidding me? Oh, some of you may remember this was our gangster trade back when. It has been a while, right? Since we got a gangster trade win of 1,260% on August 21st. Is it time? Is this thing due for a gangster trade? So this is it here. It's stretched, right? It's stretched. It's attacking the upper Bollinger, which is a sign of strength by itself. But sometimes, so huge amount of volume this pre-market. It's gapping up $2. Yesterday gapped up, but it couldn't hold those gains, right? You see the selling with the upper wick here, where it couldn't sustain that high of the day at 296, and then yesterday it retreated a little bit. It's interesting this morning for the third time, but I mean, posting higher highs, my friends, right? For three days, we have been posting higher highs. It will be interesting on here. Imagine Baba, if let's say it doesn't sustain that today, and then tomorrow it come at it again. So definitely above 300, Baba will be showing great strength on here because that's the 52-week high, obviously. Telex, is there a way to remove this? Because, geez, let's see if we go on the weekly, do we have room for weekly? Okay, they got to be away from me. Okay, thanks God for more blessing flow. Okay, on the weekly, the upper Bollinger is at 306. Okay. And here we see strength being built. Okay. Conservatively, yeah. Baba could pop to 310 between today and tomorrow. They have room on the upper Bollinger. I mean, a stock can be stretched on the daily where it's above upper Bollinger and it's a $300 stock. I mean, that's not a problem at all. Should they want to do that? One of the things, but even here, look at this week here. The upper Bollinger was at 289.17. It went to 299, 10 points higher. So imagine it going 10 points or 5 points higher than the upper Bollinger here at 306. We are talking the 320, 325. The only thing that's really making it attractive is that expiration is tomorrow. So should this move be sustained over the next 2 days, and for us using cheap options, let's say above 310, those can be super attractive. I'm sure Mr. Scott has been all over them. This hype before the election, then higher unemployment number this morning don't add up. Looks like trap. Mr. Mickey, you are preaching to the choir, so it looks like trap or anything. I mean, we trade what we have in front of us. This market has just been, we position ourselves conveniently. So we know how to day trade this. And when, let's say, overnight, we know how to position ourselves. So let's just be on the lookout as, yeah, the stock market has had some very interesting behavior as of now. But for us, we just get our mind ready for another opportunity. Yesterday was not bad. Again, if you missed the show, or if you were not trading with us yesterday, there were some people who scored well on a position that was one of our alerts for which we insisted on Tuesday toward the close. Thank you for your time, and other moves as well. I think the number 2 stock on our watch list this week definitely popped yesterday with a 7% move, and those options, they paid well, very, very well. I think it's still up there this morning, still bullish this morning. All right, folks, we wish you a great day. We appreciate your time, same people. God willing, tomorrow we shall be here. Until then, have a great trading session, everybody. Bye-bye.